Sparrow Bar and Cook Shop is a farm-to-table restaurant. We do global comfort food with local ingredients, and I think we've changed the Houston food scene. It has been, for me, a 25-year process of finding short-term financing or being unable to find short-term financing. Investor groups, people, family, banks, just all dead ends, Not because I'm not an awesome chef and restaurateur and business person, but because they just aren't solutions. I don't know what it is. They're not solution oriented. I had been pursuing all these things literally for a year or two, needing to reinvent myself and have something that just felt more like me after almost 25 years. And seriously, Celeste emailed me, and I remember a few other emails where she would just check in on me with ARF. She's my representative, and she just one day said by email, you've been approved for $125,000, and I had no recollection of that. And I was like, really? And here I'd been denied by everybody, so I was sort of a little concerned that she didn't know that yet, and that she didn't know I wouldn't maybe get approved. But we met on a Monday, and it was just like a done deal. It was amazing, and I was able to do this transformation, which is Sparrow Bar and Cook Shop, and it's changed my life. I've been doing this for literally a quarter of a century, and this is keeping me relevant and keeping me inspired and just successful, on so many levels. We doubled our sales. We went from kind of a flat $1 million. I've been doing $1.5 million, every year for about 25 years, but we had this fluctuation, and we went from $1 million to almost $2 million. It was crazy. When you know what you need and know what you want, and then somebody says, here's the money, and you can just green light it, it's amazing. It's amazing. Once I had my line of credit set up with ARF, I knew it was there. I knew I could pull it. I mean, even Celeste said, don't forget, you can pull this when you need it, if you need it. And during this process, I would just would wake up and go, oh no, and then I knew the money was there. I could just pull it 24 hours, if that. I mean, it's like, it's there, go for it. I have recommended ARF to a lot of people, mostly just for my experience, other female chefs that struggle too to get the support and the backing. I mean, it may just be because we're women, which is a legitimate thing. It may just be because we're kind of on our own, and we were all just doing our own thing and fighting the fight and struggling. But I think I was like, you need to talk to my finance girl. And it's like, what? You have a finance girl? I mean, yes, I do. And I'd give them Celeste's name, and they're like, wow. Like, it was my experience of like, really? There's somebody who will just support you and give you money and say, go for it, And she's always been my biggest cheerleader, how you doing? It looks great, and check in on me. I think, people just don't do that anymore,